Today's video is brought to us by Zenith Firearms. Zenith was founded in 2014. It's a family-owned company and based in Afton, Virginia. Their reputation is built on excellent customer service with over 50 engineers and manufacturing specialists. Their ZF5 is made in the USA as well, and it's the first in a full lineup of rollerblade blowback firearms, parts, and accessories manufactured by Zenith Firearms in the US. It's a full-sized 9mm firearm capable of semi-automatic or fully automatic firing, depending on the model and needs of the end user. Now, the ZF5's design is something that's near and dear to my heart, and I look forward to being able to test one out one day. Thank you to Zenith Firearms for being a friend of the channel, and if you want to check them out, it's Zenith Firearms. You know what. Thanks, and now on to today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. If you want to join this growing freedom family, you want to be kept in the news with good news like this one, then hit that subscribe button down below. And welcome to the growing freedom family. Our friend of the channel, Dick Heller. Yes, that Dick Heller. Heller versus DC. He beat DC again. On June 30th, he filed another lawsuit versus Washington, D.C. This time he challenged their arbitrary limit to how many rounds a person can have on them at any one time. 20. Yeah, you're concealed carrying. You can only have 20 rounds. They limit the amount of rounds you can carry on yourself because, yeah. On screen here, this came out yesterday afternoon. And I'm going to show you two documents here because this is phenomenal. This is the defendants basically giving up. It says the defendants' notice of repeal. Defendants, Washington, D.C., provide the attached notice of emergency and proposed rulemaking by the Metropolitan Police Department promulgated on September 14th of 2022. It was effective immediately on signature and will be published in the September 23, 2022 edition of the DC Register. The notice repeals the ammunition limit challenged here. And this was submitted by Carl Racine, who's the AG of the District of Columbia, as well as Chad Copeland, the Deputy Attorney General in the Civil Litigation Division. Now, I told you that we've been getting a lot of victories post New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruin. And as you may or may not be aware, in the text of the Second Amendment and the history and tradition of this country, never have they said you can only have so many rounds on you, because that one extra round turns you into a nuclear bomb. I don't know. I don't know what their thought process was, because it's totally arbitrary and trying to control what people can do in the name of safety. On screen here is the form that was just mentioned. This is DC Metro Police Department's Notice of Emergency and Proposed Rulemaking. It says the Chief of the Metropolitan Police Department, pursuant to the authority under Section 911(2) of the Firearms Regulations Control Act of 1975, effective June 16th of 2015, hereby gives notice of the adoption on an emergency basis of an amendment to Section 9243 of Chapter 23 of Title 24 of the District of Columbia Municipal Regulations. The district's firearms regulations currently limit the amount of ammunition concealed carry licensees may carry to 20 rounds. In June 2022, this limit was challenged in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia in Heller v. District of Columbia. Plaintiffs cite a recent U.S. Supreme Court decision, New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruin, which altered the framework for considering the constitutionality of firearms regulations. No, it didn't. It confirmed our rights and told government they were overstepping. But anyway, a motion for preliminary injunction to enjoin enforcement is pending before the court in Heller. On review of these developments, this regulation, its enforcement history, and in consideration of other regulations that govern concealed carry licensees, the Chief has determined that emergency rulemaking action is prudent and necessary for the immediate preservation of the welfare of district residents and to enable the district to avoid occurring liability for attorney's fees in legal challenges, meaning they're going to lose, and he knows it. The Chief immediately repeals the challenged provision to effect a change in law sooner than otherwise would be possible. This emergency rulemaking was adopted on September 14th, 2022 and became effective immediately and will remain in effect for up to 120 days from the date of its adoption until January 12th, 2023, or upon publication of a notice of final rulemaking in the DC Register, whichever occurs first. In addition, the chief gives notice to the intent to take final rulemaking action to adopt these amendments in not less than 30 days for the date of publication of this notice in the DC Register. So, thank you again, Dick Heller. Dick Heller is quite possibly the MVP of gun litigation in this country, definitely in DC, because he's regularly kicking their ass. And I know Dick's watching this, and I hope that made you chuckle, buddy. Dude, good job. Congratulations. Another big win. No longer will there be an arbitrary amount of ammunition that you can carry in Washington, D.C. Made no sense. It was obvious backdoor gun control. And now it's done. So good on you, Dick. Way to go, guys and gals. Check out the Heller Foundation. I'll have links down below. You can check it out and support what they do over there. And if you haven't already, why haven't you hit that subscription button down below? Hit it. Go ahead. Hit it. Join this growing freedom family. Like the video if you like it. Share the video so other people see it. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. And for the hell of it, why don't you carry more than 20 rounds too? Take care, everybody.